Hi again, I'm high again. It's Saturday again. But today I wanted to record, to be honest. I have a lot of things to say. I have a dislocated finger. That's how I'm gonna start my recording. With I have a dislocated finger. A finger that was upward until it was back straight by a pull. Like the players when they get hit, their legs twist. It's the same thing. I had a bent upwards finger, a dislocated finger for like 1 minute, and then one guy pulled it and put it back, straighten it out. Oh my god, I got my finger straightened out. I didn't want to go into details now because I want to talk about a lot of things. How I wanted to record today because it's going to be long, because I'm going to talk about a Saturday that's like a fucking Thursday. Jesus Christ. Because I always give examples of Thursdays, because Thursdays are the days when the things go shitty for no reason. Like, it's just always happening. I was arrested on that day. I had problems in that day. I had inspectors, visitors in that day. All the bad shit that's happened to me in my life happened in that day. I don't remember, but I think the time when my brother hit me and went to play soccer afterwards. After hitting me at home, he then changed and went to play soccer, and that's what made him stronger than me. And I hate him for making me weak. Like it always goes back to the story of Cain and Abel I talked about on Thursday. Like Cain was envious and jealous of his brother, and that's what's happening to me. I don't know if it's Cain or Abel. I'm high, so one of them was jealous of the other, and he hated him and he envied him, and that's my relationship with my older brother. Like, he made me weak. He started beating me and abusing me since I was young, so I grew up with no confidence, low self-esteem. He was always the best one, the bigger one, the stronger one, the smarter one, the loved one. I was nothing. I was the middle child. So he made me weak in a way. He doesn't even know about it, so he doesn't even think about it. But I am weak because now he is rich. He has an apartment, a car. He works in a good job with a good salary, and I'm nothing. I'm a teacher in a remote place where you can't find a bus or a taxi at 7:30 p.m. 7:30 p.m. you can't find a fucking taxi or a bus or a fucking shit transportation here. So shitty and a miserable place, and people live here. Like, what the fuck? And they actually give birth. They bear children here and they give birth. There's a high percentage of birth. You give birth in a shitty place like this, are you fucking dumb? Like, how is it for you to see that giving birth to people like you are no good? You're gonna just suffer and die like you did. My dislocated finger hurts me. So like I said, it's not gonna be probably that long, the recording. It's gonna be less than 10 minutes. Because I talk too much and it's still just 4 minutes. Oh my god, my dislocated finger hurts me again. Like I said, so what happened is, in the morning, I went to print some papers, to make copies of some papers, in the office where a girl works. And she's pretty and nice. She's not pretty, to be honest, but she has a nice ass. She's got a nice ass. And she prints papers there for money, but for us, the English teachers, she made an exception last year to give us free paintings for students. And when I came back from visiting the printing office, which was far, and I went to pee and I went to get out of that class because I hate these faces that look at me. I have phobia. A girl wanted to do a presentation and she couldn't do it because she said she had a social phobia. She can't speak in front of an audience, and I was like, what the fuck? I have that too, but I overcame it. And I never overcame it. I'm just pretending, which is overcoming in a way. What am I saying? I don't know. So, and then when I came back from the printing office, like, the director the principal of the school was walking in the aisle, and he saw the class, and it was a mess. People were screaming and laughing loudly, and one big guy, he's a fat guy who looks at you in an angry way, and you should be scared of him because you can't fight him. You're so weak. I mean, I'm pathetic. I can't fight that fucking guy. He's huge. Even if I train like a million years, I'm not gonna fucking fight that guy. Unless you can go around him and hit him and be quicker than him, because he's slow, both in his brain and his body, but he's fucking strong. and he was holding a table by himself. He was changing the tables from on the top of other two students sitting in front of him. So he was in the last row, and he wanted to change the table so he can still sit in the last row with a good chair. And the chairs in Morocco are big. They're not like the chairs in Europe. So he was holding the whole Moroccan chair and changing the tables by himself. He was so strong doing that. I mean, and because of all the noise, the principal started speaking, and he saw the class. They was in that mess, and I was so embarrassed. And I went quickly and I smashed the door and I screamed at them until they stopped. And I kicked one boy and gave him a report, which does nothing to students now. They are not afraid of reports anymore. We should use the stick. Like, that's why the education system was good back then, because teachers were allowed to hit students. Now they say you shouldn't hit them, but it's not working. If we had a stick and we can hit them with it, everything will be okay. So, like I said to you, it's not a good way to teach if you can't make them scared and so they listen. I mean, even God does that with that. Imagine if God said to us all these things without mentioning hell. If he said to us, don't do this and don't do that and don't drink and don't fuck and don't etc., without fucking the fear, without hell, no one would follow his orders. I mean, who cares about him? Fuck him. Oh my God. Why are we talking about God? I didn't plan to talk about God. So that's not the important thing that happened. The students shut up and I continued to listen, and then I acted stressed and I started winking with one eye, which is something that I created in my mind to do when I'm angry. And I ate an old medicine, which is not a medicine for anything. I just ate it in front of them it's like an act to show that I'm very fucking angry. And it was fucking weird. I mean, they didn't care. Even if I'm angry, even if I'm screaming, like nothing works with these motherfuckers. And I'm a good actor, so I think I did a good job making them think I'm angry, but what the fuck, they didn't care if I'm angry. That's actually sad. So, like I said to you, after that I came home and I made the worst decision of my life, which is to go play with the students basketball. I'm so disappointed in myself. I'm disappointed, I'm confused, I'm sad, I'm depressed, like all of these things now. I was an embarrassment in front of my student, which is the worst thing to be. As a teacher, when you have a student who likes you and you like him, he's a male student, he's not a female student. I wish he was a female student. But anyway, he likes rock music and he likes metal, and you talk to him about bands and he's enlightened. In contrast to these motherfucking stupid people here who are fucking backward people. So he's different, like the cool guy, you know. And he invited me to play in a socio-cultural complex they play in Burhil. It's a near city. And I wasn't going to go, but I didn't plan on going. I was going to sleep so I can smoke this joint and be happy. But I said to myself, I should challenge myself and get out of my comfort zone. Why shouldn't I go? I need money. I need to take money, and unfortunately the place I'm in doesn't have any automatic machines, like any ATMs. Imagine a place without an ATM. How can it be? What the fuck? And I had to go to Burhil to bring some money. And I went to the socio-cultural complex, and I came and I saw two guys playing well, one black guy, and I said to him, this is how we used to play, even though I lied. I never played like that. And of course, when I played, like, that was the most embarrassing thing I did. I shouldn't have played. I shouldn't win. So I was a failure. I got breathless easily, quickly, I mean, in 10 minutes or 5 minutes, I got breathless. And the first thing that happened to me in the field when they threw the ball to me is that I fell down and I broke my finger. I twisted it and I had a dislocated finger for minutes before the guy pulled it. And it's so painful, it's even painful now. And my whole finger now is swollen and blue. And it looks fucking scary. Like, I never had that in my life. I never seen that picture in my life. I saw it only in soccer matches, soccer videos when the player twists his ankle and it's dislocated. And it's the same thing that happened to my fucking arm, to my fucking finger, my index finger. And it hurts, oh my god. But it didn't hurt that much at that time. Like, at the moment, I thought it's going to be very hurtful because when I see it in television or in TikTok or whatever, when I see it, like, it looks so fucking painful. But when I tried it today, not by choice, when it happened to me today, I didn't feel that much pain. When he pulled it back, it's now fine. I don't think I have a problem. I don't know. Still thinking about it. And then we went and we played with some girls, and an awkward thing happened to him where a girl didn't want to shake his hand, and he talked to me about it. And the guy doesn't have a father, like his father is dead. And you have a lot of this daddy issues. People, they even made songs about daddy issues. I think there's a song by The Neighborhood, Daddy Issues. And there's another song like that, but I don't remember what it is. So like I said to you, he has daddy issues, and he is a father, and I was a father to him today, and I talked to him honestly about all the stuff I do. And that's scary, because if he says something in the school, I'll be a fucking joke. I didn't tell him these secrets, of course. I thought these secrets are just for you, for the person who is not listening. For me, for myself, for the people inside of me, that's all. Like I said to you, so I was a father to the boy. Like, it feels good, to be honest. I feel like he can be my son. Oh my god, I have a father. That's what I want to talk about, how I grew old. I don't even remember the fucking shit I did. It's just happened so fast, so quickly, that from 15 to 30, I can't remember my life. I don't know what I did in it. I can remember it, but not all of it. I mean, I don't remember that I did nothing. It happened quickly that I did nothing, which is fucking sad. Again. And in the second game, like, one guy was very tall and he dominated me, and I couldn't get even one ball across him, and I was always tired and falling, and it was an embarrassment. He scored 2 goals, I didn't score any goals. In basketball. Like, what do they call them? Oh my god, I always watch the NBA. I love Stephen Curry, but I can't remember what they call them. I don't know. Points. Yeah, I think points. No, they have a name. Nets, I think. I don't know. Oh, fucking, I hate English. Anyway, so like I said to you, what happened today reminded me of what happened like 2 or 3 years ago when I went with my brother to the court to play with basketball, and we met some girls again, some boys, and in front of all of them I was humiliated the same way I was humiliated today. I fell down, I couldn't control the ball, I couldn't do any good things in the court, and my brother dominated the court. He fucking scored as many goals he wanted, and he played as well as anyone can like say. For example, a girl said to him when he was going for the ball that now you made him mad because he was so strong in front of her, that he destroyed them all. And it's so fucking pathetic for me, like how I was so weak, and I'm still weak. That day I was an embarrassment in front of my brother, and he looked at me and he knew that I'm fucking a worthless piece of shit. And today I was the same thing, with worthless piece of shit in front of my students. Like, what the fuck? Am I just weak at everything? I'm weak at sex, I'm weak at school, I'm weak at... I'm bullied by students, I'm weak at my job, I'm weak at my fucking studies, I'm weak at my smartness. I'm stupid. Like, what the hell? And of all that, I'm not even physically strong as him. Like, I always compare myself to him. And here we go. Like, it goes back to Cain and Abel again. But like I said, I remembered how he was so strong, and I could notice it with my own eyes, that he wasn't lying about what he was doing. Maybe because he was playing more football than me. He was the same age as I am now. And I thought I'm going to dominate these teenagers, but I got dominated, and I wasn't even playing. Like, I was just standing on the court. And I talked to some girls, and they laughed at me. Like, I didn't talk to them, they talked to me, and I answered them, and they laughed at me. Like, I was so fucking embarrassed. And then we went with I remember the story of my brother who hit me before he went to play soccer. I talked about this in the beginning of the audio, of the recording, how he hit me and then he changed and went to play soccer. And that's what made him strong, because he was always playing soccer. I didn't do anything. Like I said, I don't remember what I did, but I didn't do anything useful in my fucking 15 years or more than that. Because in the beginning you don't do anything useful. It's after 12 that you do useful things, but I didn't do anything. And then we went and drank some vodka juice. No, not vodka. I need vodka, to be honest. No, not vodka. We drank some avocado juice. Yeah, vodka, avocado. So they are similar. Vodka, avocado juice. So we drank some vodka, some avocado juice, and then we looked for a taxi, and we couldn't find a taxi. I was thinking that I'm gonna, first of all, like my shorts, when I wanted to pay the taxi, didn't open the pockets, and it was stuck. And that was the first bad sign. And then dislocated my shoulder, my finger. I hope the shoulder doesn't dislocate as well. So dislocated my finger and having a strain. And then fucking being a worthless, weak piece of shit in front of my student, to then not finding a taxi and thinking that I'm gonna, and then to the bank, which didn't work, and I used my card in a different bank, a different brand, Tijeri. I have Shabi, but Shabi's ATM was empty in the city. Like, what the fuck, at 7 p.m. Like, and what the hell is that? Like, fuck. And then we went and drank that fucking juice, and we went to look for a taxi, and we couldn't find a taxi, so we went and we waited for the bus in the bus station, but there was no signs of any buses. So we decided that I stopped a car, a big, not a car, a big bus, the bus that goes between cities. And we went there, and he asked about the money. I said to him, it's fine, I'm gonna pay. And I paid for him, like a father does, which makes me a good person. Oh no, I don't know if I'm a good person or not. I don't think I am. Anyway, that's it. I think it's enough. I talked about most of the things that happened. And then I came back, by the way, to Red Isa, and I tried to buy a pizza. And for fucking 2 hours, I've been waiting for that pizza to be ready. And the guy there fought with a client because he didn't prepare his pizzas. And I kept waiting in the cold with that broken finger for 2 hours, from 8 to 9:30 or 9:40. That's suffering. That was the worst decision I made in my life. I wish I didn't do it. I wish I stayed home and slept. Like, what? God damn it, I'm so fucking weak. I need to get stronger. And I'm gonna get stronger and overcome my brother. That's my goal now. I stopped working out because my shoulder hurts, but I'm gonna do it for sure and for certain. I'm gonna start training to be a fucking great guy. First thing I'm gonna do is that I'm gonna start walking at least 40 minutes a day, because it says that it boosts your stamina. And I need fucking testosterone because I wanna fuck again. Well, try to fuck again. Good night. See you another day. Thursday, inshallah. Why did I say inshallah? Anyway.